Hello guys, today we'll be talking about how to start an startup. So a lot of people have many ideas and they want to build it, but let's look at how it actually works. Okay, so most people think startup begins with an idea, but that is not true. A startup begins with a problem. You have to look at the problem in the market. So the first step is not funding. The first step is not coding and not quitting your job. The first step is observation. So what people complain about, you have to look in the market, what they are doing manually, and what wastes their time, and what they repeatedly tolerating in the market. So you have to observe these things carefully. A good startup is simply this should not be this hard. Means if people are trying hard on something, then there is something you can build. The second step is clarity. So this the clarity, most founders fail here. Why? Because they try to build for everyone. That means they are building for no one. If you try to impress everyone, then definitely you are lagging behind and you are not focused on a particular problem. So pick one narrow user, pick one situation, and pick one pain. Then try to implement and try to solve that problem. So if you cannot explain the problem in one sentence, you don't understand it yet. Okay. So the third step is validation. So this means where fantasy meets reality. Okay, so this is where fantasy meets reality. So before building anything, talk to users. They are the one who are going to use your startup. So don't talk to your friends who are encouraging you or people who are encouraging you. They are saying you are very intelligent, you are doing good, and just do this and this will definitely work. So don't be encouraged by the people who are just encouraging you or who are your friends and who don't know actually or who are not your customers. So go to the actual users and ask them that will you use this. So what you have to ask with the users, so how do you solve this today? If they have this problem, how did they solve that problem today? So what are the solutions available in the market? So what happens if you don't solve this today? So if they don't solve this today, is there any alternatives or something, or they can choose something else? And what is happening in the market? And have you paid for a solution before? What I'm trying to solve in the market, they paid something to solve that problem or not, or they are willing to pay for that or not? So, if no one has paid to solve this problem, then be careful. They will not pay you as well. So, pain is real only when money moves. Okay, so the fourth step, building the smallest useful thing. So, not a product, not a platform, or not an app with 10 features, 100 features. So, the one problem clearly. So, build something that solves one problem clearly. Okay. So, speed matters more than perfection, and feedback matters more than features. So, you have to take feedback from your users, take feedback from the customers, and you have to just implement as fast as possible. Don't try to be perfect in that. Okay. So, the fifth is distribution. Okay. So, most startups die silently here. A great product with no distribution is invisible. So from day one, ask where do users already spend time? So where are users already spending time, and will they just come to your solution or not? How will they discover you? This is very important. If users uh, don't discover you, then how you get the users and get the feedback and everything? How you will start? And will they trust you? You have to build that trust uh, with the time. Okay, so marketing is not a posting, marketing is positioning. Okay, so you have to position in the market carefully at the right place, so that people can trust you, people can easily discover you, and people can spend time on your platform. Okay, so the sixth is very important, the survival mindset. Okay, so startups don't fail because of competition, they fail because founders quit. So cash flow focus and mental resilience is more important than your vision. You don't need motivation, you need tolerance for uncertainty. If something wrong happens, then how you will tolerate and how you will proceed further. Finally, understand this: a startup is not about becoming rich fast, it is about solving a problem repeatedly better than others. If you want excitement, don't start a startup. If you want long term growth, responsibility, and learning, then definitely start. If you have the perfect problem and you can solve that, you can implement that, so definitely work on that. Then build slowly, think deeply, stay honest with you. That's how startups actually begins. Think about this. This is in depth.